So alrighty guys, earlier today I brought up the news that Crysis 2 now has its new Ultra settings mode. This is something a lot of people were really complaining about when Crysis 2 launched because it wasn't as detailed as the original Crysis. That and it didn't make your computer bleed, so most people didn't think of it as a pure Crysis experience. Well, today they added the Ultra mode, which requires you to download 2 patches to make it work. The total size of the patches is pretty big. It's about 2.2 gigabytes, and that will take a little while to download. If you have the game on Steam, it'll automatically patch part of it for you. However, you still require to download these patches even using Steam. Check the link in the description to go ahead and download the patches. Once installed, you can go ahead and go under the options settings, and you'll notice that there's a DirectX 11 checkbox that will essentially turn on the tessellation, which makes everything pop out a little bit more. And you can go ahead and go under advanced settings now and choose if you want ultra on everything or if you want some of it on high or whatever. You get to pick these yourself, so this way it runs the best on your computer. You can also go ahead and enable the high resolution textures, which if you have a video card with 1 gigabyte of memory or more, I would strongly recommend doing this, as the textures look much better. In my original review of Crysis 2, I did notice a few textures that were washed out, and now they went ahead and fixed that, and they look a lot better. As you can see from the game footage, the biggest improvements are on the lighting and the shading of the objects in the world. Obviously, everything's starting to pop out more at you. Not everything has tessellation, by the way. Some of the brick walls and stuff do not do it. I mean, maybe a little bit. But to be honest with you, I didn't really scrutinize the walls as much when I was playing it through for the review as I am now for this. So to be honest, it doesn't really look like they're popping out as much. However, there are some things that really do pop out at you, and you go, wow, that did not look that way before, such as the tire marks on the ground. I know a lot of you are going to have questions about the system performance on this. I didn't notice any slowdown in the gameplay, but I am using a very high-end PC. You can go ahead and check out the specs in the description, but I'm going to say you're going to probably need a pretty beefy graphics card to make sure that you can run this well. Overall, none of this really changes any of the dynamics of the game. The game's still the same, it just looks a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys check out some footage here that I took for you, and let us know what you think of it.
Nothing. Okay, you've got to get down into the wreckage. That's it. Now get out of there, Prophet. Head toward the FDR.